that has to be followed. Each question will have a 30 seconds time limit. Teams must discuss and give one final answer. Multiple answers will not be considered for points. If a team does not answer, the question won't be passed to the next team. So let's begin the final round for nursery kids, and our teams now includes Team A, Padmalochana, Avika, Veronica. Team B, Maniteja, Aziz Ansari and Viraj. Team C, Charvik, Rayan, Meha. Now the question for Team A. Team A, what is the color of an ambulance?
White color.
Right answer. Now question for Team B. What should you wear on summer day?
Cotton cloth.
Now question for Team B, not for you.
Cotton cloth.
Now we'll cancel this question and ask you one more question. Team B, the question for you. Team C, you should not answer. This is question for Team B. Team B, what is the color of teeth? Team B, what is the color of the teeth?
White.
Right answer. Now question for Team C. Who is our president? Right answer. Now question for Team A. What should you wear on rainy day? Right answer. Now question for Team B. Who is our chief minister? Question for Team B. Right answer. Now question for Team C. Name the different types of clothes you wear for the different seasons. Right answer. Now question for Team A. Team A, Avika. Give some examples for roadways. Give some. Right answer. Now question for Team B. What are the different means of transport? Charvik, Viraj. Right answer. Now question for Team C. Who goes to office? Right answer. Now the question for Team A. Team A, Avika. What are the different types of vehicles you have seen? What are the different types of vehicles you have seen? Right answer. Now question for Team B. What do we do with our hands and legs? Team B, repeat the question. Right answer. Now question for Team C. What do we do with our nose and ears? Right answer. Now question for Team A. Who is our Prime Minister? Right answer. Now question for Team B. How many colors are there in our national flag? Right answer. Now the question for Team C. Where do you stay? Right answer. Now question for Team A. Avika. Now the question for Team A. Name some domestic animals. Right answer. Now question for Team B. Team B. Name some wild animals. Team B. Name some wild animals. Wild animals. Name some wild animals. Wrong answer. Now question we get by eating the vegetables? Wrong answer. Team C. What do we use to water plants? What do we use to water the plants? Right answer. Now we hear answer now. We update the scores now. Team A 7 points, Team B 5 points, Team C 7 points. Now the tie-break questions for Team A and Team C. I'll ask you the questions for Team A and Team C only. Team B you should not answer. Okay na? నేను ఇప్పుడు questions Team A వాళ్ళని Team C వాళ్ళని అడుగుతాను. Team B వాళ్ళ ఆన్సర్ చెప్పొద్దు. ఓకేనా? ఓకే. Now questions for Team A. Team A, question for you. What do we use to swim? Discuss and tell the answer. What do we use to swim? Right answer. Now question for Team C. What do we use to make a sandwich? What do we use to make a sandwich? Right answer. Now question for Team A. Team A, Avika, Veronica, concentrate here. How should we eat vegetables? Right answer. Question for Team C. From where do we get vegetables? Right answer. Now question for Team A. What do we use to watch TV? Right answer. Now questions for Team C. What do we wear to school? What do we wear to school? Right answer. Now question for Team A. Name few vegetables. Name few vegetables. Tell, right? Tell the answer. Right answer. Now question for Team C. Where do we use? Sorry. How do we get rain? Right answer. Now question for Team A. Give some examples of airways. Team A. Give some examples of airways. Right answer. Now question for Team C. Give some examples of waterways. Now question for Team A. Name the different seasons of the year. Team A. Right answer. Now Team C. What do we use to brush our teeth? Right answer. Now question for Team A. Who cooks food for you? Right answer. Now question for Team C. How do you talk or send messages to people in far off distance? Right answer. Now Team A. When you go out of your city, town or village, how do you go? Right answer. Now question for Team C. How many ears and nose do you have? Right answer. Now question for Team A. What is the name of our state? Right answer. Now question for Team C. Which is our national bird?
Veronica. Again.
Charlie can